You know, what has been great about the RPG genre through the years, it's been a really enduring genre. It's been a genre that's, you know, other genres have gone away, and it's a genre that's really been able to sort of mold itself as technology has changed, as the consoles have changed, as a lot of things has changed. But I think as we were looking at sort of what has been new about RPGs in particular, maybe over the last 5 or 6 years or something like that, and as we see kind of moving forward, is RPGs are definitely kind of splitting into kind of different subgenres in some ways.
And it's also interesting how all the other genres are taking on aspects of RPGs too, more and more so. So
Absolutely.
The line of what an RPG is really blurring. I think that's really healthy, because I think there's a lot of great features of, we're going to talk about a framework, I guess, the way you can think of an RPG that's actually been part of this enduring, you know, from the very beginning, back in the early days of Wizardry or before that, pen and paper games, and then see how that can actually be used going forward as well, you know, to take on some of these concepts of free-to-play and online and mobile, and take advantage of those new innovations.
And then on top of it, you know, when you really focus on there being an editor and people being able to download and change the game, it just keeps the game alive, which then on top of that turns into something in which, you know, as people keep on talking about it and playing the DLC and not returning the game, you know, you're just segueing straight into the sequels. And so you're kind of keeping your customer engaged through all of that.
And that's a key word we talked about when we were talking about what we're going to say today, engagement. And that's probably the most important concept for success in this category, or really any category of games, honestly. It's engaging your players in a deep way. And you know, Feargus touched on a couple different approaches to that. You could sell the platform and then have tools to enable the fans to continue to make content, you know, and play that and exchange that for free. You could give away the platform in a free-to-play kind of experience, and then enable the players to opt into different things if they want to get power-ups, or if they want to get new experiences, or different appearances, vanity packs, things like that. They're all just different ways to keep your players engaged, and that has positive benefits like retention, creating annuity models, creating virality in terms of spreading the word to other players, and all those things, again, just feed back into that virtuous cycle of engagement.
Looking at it a little bit differently from the standpoint, it really is that thing of you can keep people, you know, focused on your product, and as you're providing them more things to buy, it's not this small incremental thing. It's more, you know, it's more
an annuity stream too. I mean, if you keep the players engaged, they're going to talk to their friends. They're going to buy more things in the future, expansion packs, other content. They're going to be retained in the universe, and even the players who are playing for free make an experience richer in an online world, because there's other player interaction, and the other players coming in, the new players, feel like it's a vibrant world, it's alive, there's lots to do, and that's really valuable too.
Yeah. What is the chance that someone's going to play one of our games a second time, all the way through? It's not a giant chance.
Well, we measured that. Yeah.
Right, but what's interesting and what we found out is just by having this aspect in the game, so making the game more replayable, having good and evil, or dark side, light side, and these kind of things. It's an interesting thing in which you are creating, again, this different kind of engagement and this different kind of attachment in which people, again, want to keep the game, because at some point they may then go and play the game again.
Online play continues to get refined and develop furthermore, you know, with multiplayer, offline multiplayer, social interactions, and all these things are now, I think it's probably the most exciting genre.
I do, you know, but that's, I think we're a little biased. I don't know.
Biased, yeah.
Hi, I'm Adam Pally.
And I'm Gillian Jacobs.
And subscribe to ENTV
for all your entertainment news first.